Well, would you look at that?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
That's a cool sight. Gotta go though. Bye. What is up, guys? My name is Lellowblade, and welcome back to the 7th episode of our Minecraft Vanilla single-player survival series. Before we get into it, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a like, as I would really appreciate it. So what we're going to do today is, first of all, harvest up kind of all of our ongoing farms and collect up some resources, and then what we're going to do is actually finish off our animal farm and add a bit of decor to the inside of this. Before we start booing about how this is another building episode, don't worry, in the next episode, we are going to go on a great exploration and actually map out our surrounding area. So, if you're one of those people that doesn't like building but likes exploring, I got you tomorrow. Just wait. There's always got to be someone that comes to disrupt the party. Look at these guys. And guess what? I finally learned how to use Optifine correctly. Look at that.
Wow.
I don't have to zoom in editing anymore. I'm a genius. Looks like we're going to have to kill ourselves a little bit of a raiding party. No worries, it's always fun. Yeah, but again, as I was saying, exploration coming very soon. Just got to do some building stuff. But don't worry, we're going to build this to be sick. Like, this isn't just going to be like a boring build. We're actually going to make something that looks cool and is functional. And we got a lot of seeds, so we can expand our farm a bit more. And right before our first ever hoe breaks, we are going to save it. Last one. That's right, we're bringing out the big hoe.
No.
Don't take that the wrong way. You know what I mean. We're making ourselves an iron hoe. This is what the big boys use.
No.
I should really stop. So as you can see here, we have expanded our wheat farm pretty good amount now. It wraps all the way around towards the end of the lake. And as you can see, we got a lot of seeds from that last harvest. And hello, bee.
Hi, how are you?
We were actually able to bring our seeds about halfway through there. And yeah, next harvest is going to be insane. And I will take that. Okay, now where was that raiding party? Because we got to harvest the sugarcane, but they were right next to here. Well, I don't see them near our sugarcane farm at all, so I'm going to assume they just kept walking that way, so we'll probably encounter them later on. So from our harvest, we got 60 wheat, and we got 2 stacks and 60 sugarcane. So as you can see, here are our totals for basically our crop resources. So yeah, it's looking really good as far as our resources are going, and I just spotted a zombie out of the corner of me eye. Look at me, I am a pro video recorder.
No.
Like I mentioned in the last episode, we are going to go on another salmon killing spree right now. So if you love salmon, which I don't know why you would, close your eyes, but we need some food. And from our salmon killing spree, we got ourselves 40 salmon. And you know what? That's pretty nice.
Hey, that's pretty nice.
And while this is cooking, we don't really need to watch it. Onto the meat, or should I say fish of the episode. Wait, is fish meat? Does that count? You know what? If you care at all, Google it. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and continue our work on our animal farm here. And the next step, I believe, is kind of add on a canopy layer. So we're going to have like a slanted layer coming down off the mountain and kind of have it, as I said, a canopy over the farms here. Okay, so for this canopy layer, one of the first things we're going to need is some more fences, which are kind of going to act as like the poles that look like they're holding up the canopy. Even though Minecraft is like a really weird, not abiding to physics at all, no gravity world. But anyway, we do need to make ourselves some fences, and I don't think we need that many. We already have 8. We probably need about 20-ish total. I can't do math. That's about right. Yep. You know what? We are actually going to be putting our animals to use. See, I told you this farm was key to have at the start. It's very useful for like all sorts of stuff. We just got to shear one of these guys, make ourselves a bed, because I really can't be asked to run back and forth between our house and here when we're doing this build. Hello? So I think the plan is to do pillars kind of everywhere where we have our divide lines between the two different types of pens. So I'm not sure exactly how high we want to make this. Probably one or two more than that. We got to get on a higher spot here. And don't worry, I won't be talking through every little piece of building. I'll probably just go over what I'm going to do at the start if it's like something that gets done multiple times, and then do it.
Do it! Just do it!
Okay, so I think this is going to be the height for our poles, which means that the canopy is going to kind of come off a little bit higher up, maybe 1 or 2 blocks higher, and then come off and curl out a little bit. And because it's really annoying to build and walk on fences, I think we're going to add in our carpets now, which we can just use like this to get in and out of our pens. Okay, so progress update here. As you can see, we have 3 of our pillars down in each of the divider spots. And so we're going to move on now to just starting to add in our slabs, which we're going to be using oak wood and cobblestone slabs as the material for the actual canopy. So I think the best way to do this is probably going to be like making almost like a template with this center point. So that's going to be like the outside that's hanging over our pillar here. So then we're going to have a wood one on top of the pillar, so like this. And then if we just jump on here, we can kind of continue this up and see how this goes. We probably want to do maybe 2 on this level, and then we'll jump up to the next level here, and then maybe 3 or so on this level. Thinking maybe. I think that'd be pretty good, because we don't want it like a decline super, you know, like strict decline. We kind of want it more slanted like this. And then something like this maybe. So we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. So as you can see here, we kind of have like a template of what one of them may look like. And so we're kind of just going to flow with the mountain for the rest of this, kind of how like we built the pens in. I'm just going to do progress updates probably every 10, 20 minutes, and we will knock this out of the park.
Home run! It's out of the park!
Okay, so progress update here. As you can see, we have kind of like the back rim, which is going to be the peak height of the canopy, which basically like the core of the canopy is all going to be oak wood, and then we're going to kind of have the cobblestone rim it.
No.
Okay, not that. Kind of be the rim of the canopy. That's what I meant to say. And as you can see, yeah, it's kind of flowing with the mountain. It's looking really good so far. It's coming out actually better than I thought. I know I am very cocky about my build that's like a tiny bit of the way through, but I will get back to you when we have probably a little bit more of our oak core filled in throughout the directions here. And we ran completely out of oak wood, but as you can see, we are making some more progress on the canopy here. Hello, chicken, don't touch my build. You want to do something? Yeah, that's right, run away. I did just attempt to fight a chicken in Minecraft. I really don't want to destroy the forest here, but I think we're going to have to do a little bit of chopping. So I think I'm just going to try to do it kind of on the pathways where I know we're going to carve out some paths, so that we don't end up destroying the nature that's kind of unnecessary to be destroyed.
English, mother. Bruh. Do you speak it?
I am really struggling with English today, but you know what I mean. By the way, I am a native English speaker. I don't speak any other languages, so I don't really have an excuse. I guess I'm a little bit dumb. And don't worry, I am going to plant down all of the saplings back in these areas because, again, I really don't want to destroy the nature. We just need the wood right now, but that's the good thing about nature. It can always replenish itself. Let's see, how many slabs could we actually make with the wood we got? Good amount. I'm just going to kind of go for it because we need a lot. Anyway, back to the building. I will see you again with another progress update. Okay, JK LOL pranked. I just thought of something. Let me know in the comments for like future builds. Do you want me to do like some sort of cool time lapse or like, I don't know, some other thing, show like more than I'm showing about the building now? Like I know there's ways if you get like another character in your world, he could have, like you could have it view your own character, and then you could like watch yourself from a bird's eye view building. I don't know if I want to do that, but because I don't have like any other accounts. But just let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions on kind of the way video should flow when we're doing something like building, because you know, adventuring, it's pretty easy, it's pretty fun. We just kind of show the coolest things we find. But with building, it's like a long process. Like I've already been in this for like half an hour, and I'm probably going to be in here for another hour. Oh, and another thing, just to stir up the drama in the comment sections, do you say egg or egg? Because I've heard it both ways, and I personally prefer egg. I think egg sounds pretty stupid, but if you say it, I want you to valiantly defend it in the comments and argue with people tooth and nail and be unnecessarily rude. Just kidding. Guys, it's a joke. YouTube community guidelines. Keep it respectful, but just leave in the comments if you're an egg or an egg type of person.
They're the same picture.
Oh yeah, and we're getting a lot of apples from collecting all the droppings from those trees we chopped. And this is, I guess, something you should know about me. I really like apples in Minecraft. For no good reason, I just really like them. I don't know why. Like the item, I just think it looks so cool. I'm weird. Okay. I'm kind of doing like progress updates almost accidentally when I keep getting like distracted to say something. But yeah, so far, as you can see, we've kind of gotten... I thought about going from the front first, and then I thought probably the back first is best.
That's what she said.
Again, don't take that out of context. So as you can see, we have like the highest back layer, and we're just going to kind of fill it down and kind of try to make it look as curved and natural as we can. And as you can see here, try to make it hook up onto the poles and see how good that looks. So here's the thing about chickens. I mean, they're like pretty great, but then also they just completely suck.
What?
Now let me explain myself in the dumbest way possible. They're useful in that they give you meat and feathers, but they lay so many god-d eggs that like you get so many inventory just being around them. I've had 6, and I've had to go in the pen like twice. And it just makes me angry.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, everyone, huge progress update. I'm a classic YouTuber. Smash the subscribe like button. Anyway, look at this. We got our canopy layer, like, pretty much done. We just have to figure out the edges a bit. But otherwise, as you can see, completely filled in. And it looks really nice from up here, but we got to get ourselves a different vantage point. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, man, this is looking good. At least I think. Leave in the comments what you guys think about this roof, but so far, I can't make a jump. This is looking really good. Like the kind of faded effect, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, and right now, we are just kind of adding on the front rim of our canopy here, and so... I'm still trying to figure out how exactly to finish this off on the edges. We don't want the cobblestone to go over the pillar. We want the wood to, because we still want an overhang effect. As you can see here, I am a genius.
No.
Absolutely. I'm like Einstein Albert. Let's get a better vantage point of this. As you can see, that rim looks really nice, at least in my opinion. And I just want to see how it looks when we fill it in real quick. Yes, I did just burp. Ready for this MLG onto bed jump dream style. Ready, 3, 2, 1. I think I actually did that. Oh my god. Like, I always pretend to be like, oh. As you can see here, we kind of filled that in, and I think that looks really nice. Like the layered design on the edges, really good. So we're going to do that on the other side, and then after that, we're going to get our lighting on the inside, which is just going to be torches, because again, we're barely into the series. We have like no resources, no glowstone, no nothing like that. And after that, we can add in some decor, which will include probably like, I don't know, some hay bales, some little puddles of water, that kind of stuff. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have completed our whole canopy, which was actually very resource heavy, but it is definitely worth it. This thing looks pretty fire. Yep, MLG lit YouTuber again. He's back.
Pow.
And yeah, as you can see, this is kind of what we went for on this edge. Canopy wraps all the way around over to this edge. And bam, our animals are completely safe from the rain, which does absolutely nothing in this game. So that was useful. And more eggs, or eggs. I got you guys. Either, whatever, however you pronounce it. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. With this lighting, what we could also do is actually use lanterns. They're pretty expensive with iron, I believe. But I think, again, like, as far as building and for this series, like, I'm not, like, super conservative with resources. Especially when it comes to builds. Like, I'm willing to really dump, I guess, resources into builds if it makes it look better. And that's kind of what this is. Okay, here we go. 8 lanterns. I think that's plenty. I really don't want to use all of our iron, and I don't want to overuse lanterns. We only want some. And I think 20 torches is good. So again, if you don't remember from our mining episode, this is the loot we have. All this stuff. We still have a decent amount of iron and really good amount of coal. And again, we're not like smelting or using mass amounts of iron or coal at the moment, so we are good on that. We can go ahead and add our lanterns here. I'm thinking maybe we could do something like this. Kind of like bring it in from the fence poles. If we did it on both sides like this, that would also probably look pretty good. Let there be light. I am your savior, animals, except I did get you in a cage, so I guess not really. Oh man, that is actually looking really good. The lanterns on the poles, that is a really good touch. Just doing a bit of dirt terraforming on the ground right above our area. Just kind of want to make it, again, the real concept of this terraforming here is to make it look like we really pushed it into the mountain. Ooh, yeah, that definitely looks better than it did before. It'll look a lot better when this is like a thing everyone can relate to. When like the grass block doesn't go away right away after you place something on top of it, but it will. In good time, sir. Don't know what that was a reference to at all. Yes, in my world, pretty much everything is a reference. I think you could probably see that in the editing style as well. Okay, so we're just going to add in our torches now because it is taking a while for that stone to smelt and for us to therefore complete the back wall. So we're going to place in our torches up high on the back wall here, and then after that we're going to get the last little bit done, which is just kind of doing some cool little decor in the pens here. And there we go. It's insert the meme. It really isn't that much, but it's pretty much all we can do right now. Okay, so we've got some decor materials. As you can see, we got some hay bales, a water bucket, and some bone meal. All we can really do now, we'll probably add a little bit more in the future as we get some more stuff. So what I'm thinking, let's start over here. In the chicken pen, I think we're going to have like a little swimming area for the chickens. And I'm thinking that would look good right in here. Kind of in the corner, but not really. And I don't know, I just kind of think of, when I think of birds in water, I think of like a little diamond area like this. But yeah, we're going to go with like a kind of a plus sign like this. And yeah, already the chicken loves it. The chickens love it. Look, they're lining up to go swim in the pool. Good stuff. Poop in the pool, then you want to have bird poop all over here. Don't actually poop in your home pools though, that's kind of grody. There we go. That's pretty good, and I think we can add maybe one bone meal over here. Except, I don't know about the flowers. Okay, and for our cows here, I'm thinking probably a few hay bales. Maybe 1, 2... Okay, just move, dude. 3. That's pretty good. Just some hay bales, and then definitely some bone meal and grass. I mean, come on, it's cows. They love the flowers, the grass, they eat that stuff with the way that they grind it up in their jaws. Anyone who's taken like any animal studies, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, pig time. Let's see. Pigs, come on, we gotta have some mud for the pigs. I mean, you just gotta do it. So, it's a mud pile, so it's not gonna be very deep, but it's gonna be pretty, like, unorganized in shape, right? So maybe something like this. Just, I know you can't really make mud in Minecraft, but just imagine this is mud.
No.
Wait, hold on. How did we get a third pig in here? I brought 2 pigs in here last episode. We have no beetroot, carrot, or potato. We have not bred them at all. How did we get a third guy in here? I think some guy must have just jumped in here in his own will. That's actually, you know what? That's nature at its finest. Nature works when animals become captive for you. And here we go. We got ourselves the mud pile for the pigs. As you can see, they're loving it. They're just, you know, they love to be in the mud. Come on, get in there. Okay. See how much he loves it? He loves it. Okay. And I think also we'll do maybe a little bit of grass kind of combined with the cows there. Okay, and last but not least, we have our sheep here. And for sheep, they love to eat the grass. They have to eat the grass, actually. That's just like what they do. It's like a game characteristic. So we're going to remove this stone and replace it with grass. Move, dude, move. Thank you. And I think for the sheep, we're going to do maybe like a little water hole. Maybe just a 1 block of water. But then the rest is just going to be grass. And we're not going to use too much bone meal because we do want them to be able to eat the grass blocks on the ground. So maybe, yeah, 1 little thing there, 1 patch. You know what, also, we'll give them some hay. Why not? Why not give them some hay? Like that. There we go. And then we can give him a little bit of bone meal. No flowers, though, if any of those grow. None of that. No too high. Okay. So there we go. We have completed the decoration of our pens here. We'll do a little bone meal there. Why not? And yeah. Have a look, everyone. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments. Any suggestions, ideas, comments. If you want to just boost my ego and say you're so good at building stuff, even though I'm not really that good, just do that. You know, I have no problem with that. If you also want to say you suck, that's fine. You know, at this point, I really have no viewers, so any interaction would be absolutely adored. Just be honest in the comments. You know, you don't got to sugarcoat anything. And the cows are loving the hay bales, by the way. They were on it. They just pushed each other off for whatever reason. Okay, but yeah, one final look at the inside of our completed animal pens now, and I will give you one final look of the nice canopy, the whole view, the whole shebang, what will be printed out nicely on the thumbnail. As you can see, looks really nice, the curvature. But yeah, and on that note, we're going to end off the episode here. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Drop a comment if you have any ideas, suggestions, or anything else you want to let me know. If you enjoyed the video, slap a like on it because it really helps me out a bunch. Check out my second channel, Lellowblade Extras, for even more Minecraft content that will be coming soon. I just actually finished up the first video for that channel. Look forward to it. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Lellowblade for more updates and clips. I've been Lellowblade, and until next time, peace.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So everything we do in this world, I'm kind of just jumping into it and just experiencing it as you guys are. Just kind of, I don't know, we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's just the way I prefer to play Minecraft, because when, you know, you take it so seriously and try to plan everything out, it's just really tedious and, in my opinion, pointless. So we're just going to be trying stuff out in this world and then just see what we like, see what we don't like. And, you know, if you have everything super planned, you don't get any funny moments. Whereas if you just randomly do stuff that you don't expect to happen happens all the time.